Hello everyone, very good evening and once again welcome back to another session of Python interview preparation session here. Welcome to 360DigiTMG. I hope you are watching our recorded videos and you are following our pages on LinkedIn as well as Facebook. So friends, we were discussing, and thank you all for all those who are watching our recorded videos also, right? And if at all you like us to focus on certain topics, please do comment. Please do write in the comment section where so that we can bring up certain examples and certain questions related to that particular topic. So we will be very much happy to do on such topics. Okay. So friends, we were discussing certain questions on packages where, working with data is very, very important. And like the other day, Ashutosh and Bharat were explaining few new things, bringing up different solutions for one kind of problem, right? So we have seen that you can replace a text using pandas, you can remove white spaces using pandas, you can do type conversion using pandas, you can pick up the slicing of the data, whatever you have. You can aggregate the data by applying certain functionalities on pandas program. Okay, you can print date and time, right? So you can use predefined functions and also custom-based functions on your data frame. So all these are satisfying your requirement. So today, Ashutosh, I would like to ask you, if at all, okay, I asked you to compute Euclidean distance between two series data. What would be your approach, Ashutosh?
Yeah, sure, Divya. I would just like to explain that by sharing my screen.
Okay.
And guys, a very good evening to everyone.
So if at all people know Euclidean distance calculations most important, metric, I can say calculations, what we do, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root. That is a formula, friends. Right? So Ashish, you can take your own series data.
So here I am first importing my required library, that is pandas and numpy. And then I'm declaring my series, say p is equal to pd dot series. And I'm giving some random numbers. And I'm making another series because you asked for the two series. So Q is equal to PD dot series. And now I'm trying to implement my Euclidean distance formula over here. So what will the Euclidean distance do? As Deepti said over here, I'm just explaining that same formula. So it is going to take E and Q values, right? All these are the values in the P. All these are values in the Q. So 1 minus 10 whole square plus 2 minus 9 whole square plus 3 minus 8 whole square for all the values. And then it is going to do a square root. Right, Dipti?
Yes.
So the same thing here I am telling my pattern. Say sum E minus Q, right? And I want to do a square. So right. And then I'm doing the square. Just a moment. Okay. And then using the linear algebra, numpy dot linear algebra dot norm, right? And I will say E minus.
Yeah, Ashutosh, I suggest you to run that next line, numpy dot formula, what you're running, the next cell, so that you get the outputs, right? That is not the cell, yeah. So that you can show the US two outputs at a time. Right, that is how you can do it, writing our own formula. Now you can
So
also use from,
these are the two ways here.
yeah, that is easy way, the same thing.
So this is one particular approach, friends, where I can just use the formula that we know for the Euclidean distance. And here using the linear algebra, again, I can get the same output.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ashutosh. So you are very good at showing two solutions for one particular. Both are you are showing not one solution, two solutions for every problem I'm asking. Okay, great. So Bharat, yeah, Bharat, what is this vectorization, Bharat, in Python Pandas?
So vectorization, you're using them in these packages, right? So what happens is in any of the operations that you're executing, okay, you have these full arrays, right? On these full arrays, you call them as vectorizations. Okay, there is this procedure of executing the operations on
full arrays.
full arrays.
Exactly.
Okay, so you have this limit of numbers, that is, there is a limit for the iterations. Okay, and that you can be able to do that with pandas. Okay, we have something called as series of vectorized methods. Okay, you have string functions and aggregations. Basically, we did in our previous sessions, what we use is the aggregations functions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we use that to optimize, and we can use it with the series and data frames as well. Okay, as preferably, we can use these vectorized pandas methods to perform these operations. Okay, anyone would recommend these vectorized pandas?
Okay. So it is definitely preferable to use this vectorized pandas methods to perform the task very, very quickly.
Correct.
Right, because you're using the functions and aggregations. Okay, then how about this interpolate function or FillAny function, Bharat? Is there a difference between both of them?
Yes. See, what happens is if you are using a FillAny and you have this, you also spoke about interpolate function, right?
Yeah.
In FillAny method, it fills the missing values or NaN values, okay, with a substitute. Okay, and this substitute you're specifying. Okay, that means that you have an option to specify, and these are placed through your indexes called as basically row indexes of your data frame. Okay, and you also have these column names. Okay, how can you frame this? Through your dictionaries, using Python dictionaries. And then that was about FillAny function. And then you also have interpolate. What interpolate does is it allows you to fill the missing values or NaN values with any kind of multiple types of interpolation. That interpolation could be between the values like your linear, time, etc., etc. Okay, that way
Okay.
you can differentiate between FillAny function and interpolate.
Okay, thank you. So yes, we have a question here for explanation of pandas profiling. So
Mhm.
friends, here pandas library, it is offering us a wide range of functions here, right? One of that, what we can do is we have a describe function. It gives you more than something like your 5-number summary. Generally, we say that box plot gives us a 5-number summary. It gives you 25th quartile, Q1, Q2, 50th quartile, Q3, 75th quartile. It gives you minimum value, maximum value. Alongside, we also get something like, count. Okay. And two more things, what we are getting extra than your 5-number summary, right? So the user is able to get the descriptive summary with respect to all the features of the data set. This is very, very good, right? So still, the data is not able to, you have to do for every particular box plot, or, you know to do EDA. You have certain libraries which are called as auto EDA libraries. One such auto EDA library is called as a pandas profiling. Right? It is giving you a generated output. It's a report generation actually for the data set with all the customizations what it can do. It is not inbuilt available in our environment. PIP pip install pandas profiling is what you have to do. You can do it via conda install also, setting up an environment for pandas profiling. Right? Any data set you're trying to do. So what are the things you're going to get? You get mean value, median value, standard deviation, 25th percentile, 58th percentile, 75th percentile, maximum value. All these you are going to get, right? That is a simple describe function. But when you want to get more than what you get a describe function, which is an inbuilt function available in pandas, right? Pandas profiling, you have to import a pandas profile report, like, from pandas profiling, import profile report. Okay, you can call the function like profile underscore report, right? So you can pass the data, just write a profile report on the data set. It will take certain time, some computation time is required, and it will give you a report, right? It will talk about how many variables are there, what are the observations, are there any missing cells, are there any duplicate rows, right? How many categorical data are there, how many numerical are there, right? Or more information is given in a single line of code. Describe is not talking about the missing values, duplicate rows, duplicate number of observations. That is not given by describe function, but number of variables, missing cells, percentage of missing cells, duplicate rows, total size and memory is you are going to get, right? So you have certain things which are generated here from this. So it talks more about the numeric variables. It talks about, you have, it will also expand your report to the histogram, right? Some common values. What are the extreme values? So a bunch of things are being popped up in a single output, which is called as a profiling report. That is the advantage of pandas profiling. We generally say that it is an auto EDA library, where, to our surprise, it gives you even the correlation between the entity, your variables, between the input and the output. It talks about the missing value output. It gives you a matrix form of output. Good thing is that you can also save this report in a HTML format or a JSON, right? So the complete analysis is being done using one particular report, which is profile report, passing the data set. Just pass the data set. It is an auto EDA library, friends. Hope that answers your question, my dear friend. Okay, Bharat.
Used it.
Yeah, thanks for that explanation for your FillAny and Interpolate methods. Bharat, I would like to know that, if at all, I would like to ask you to write a program to draw a line with a suitable label in x-axis and y-axis with a title. How would you do that? I want just a line.
Just a line. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, we can do that with, I'll rather show you.
Yeah, black and white line also fine. Like
Okay.
basic line.
Right. Let me share my screen. Are you able to see the screen?
I'm not over it.
Okay. What now? So we know that for data visualizations in data analytics or data science, we use certain libraries. That is, to begin with, we can use matplotlib, and matplotlib is for our data visualization, and cmon is for advanced data visualization. Since Deepti says you only require a simple line, and that too you're even okay with a non-color, that is,
Yes.
even if
Yes.
it is black and white, then I will go with matplotlib.
Yeah, I think but default color would be blue now. Bharat, right?
Yes, I meant when I said
Okay.
black and white, a single color or something like that.
Okay.
A simple visualization of that.
Yeah, but usually whenever we do anything which is in a normal, it will be blue color. If I'm not wrong, it should be blue.
Correct. Let me first you import the dependencies, the packages. Okay.
So we
I
all
am
know.
usually
Yeah.
I usually use this particular package for my visualization.
Yeah. Good thing is that we have all these packages available even in our cloud IDE also.
Correct.
But certain packages like we just now we had to install that Pandas profiling. Right? These are not
So
available.
I'm considering two variables here. I'll say X, since you're saying we need X and Y axis, right? So I'll say reach. One comma. I'll just pass the values. And then I also have Y. Y is equal to Y, passing this value. I'll say value will be 3 value asterisk 3 for the value n x. Okay. Now, since I've defined my X and Y variables, my package dot plot of the variables that I want. I want X, comma, Y. This is a simple way of doing it. Okay. Let me now, we have X and Y, and let me, this is for our views to get a idea of what we are doing. In fact, what I am planning to showcase. Okay, and then we also have ULT dot X label of what are the labels? You can say axis. Okay. Or else what I can do is I have multiple lines put in one place. I can do that rather than having it placed in different
Yeah, you
cells.
can add label, Y label, right? And plot also,
Correct.
right?
Since we
Okay.
have X, I'll have Y as
Okay.
well.
Title also you can give, na, but the same line.
Yes.
Like put
I can also add title.
Yeah.
It's going to be, okay, I'll just take lowercase y. It's a title, right?
Yeah.
And here, I'll just say you can add anything, draw a line. Okay. Now, when you say plot dot show,
X comma Y also should come, I think, right?
yes, you
We
should,
should add that before line code.
correct. Wait. So here I should be having the plot of my X. Where am I plotting? That is important. We gave X and Y axis. We also meant pass the labels, and we gave titles, but you should also specify the X and Y axis.
Bharat, there should be plot, not plot Y.
Y is extra.
Okay. Here you have the title, and then we also have the variables, the values, basically.
Okay.
Okay, this way you can print a line. This is your visualization, and we do visualizations in Python using the visualizations libraries.
Okay. So adding to this, Ashutosh, can you draw the same thing? Plot 2 or more lines with different widths and different widths, different colors.
Yeah, allow me to share my screen. Just for 2 lines, right?
yeah, two different lines with two different colors and two different line widths.
Okay. So I'm importing my matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT. And then say for the line one, I'm saying x1. So I'm giving the line 1 points over here, x1, say 10, 20, 30. And for y. So in the every line, there will be x-axis and y-axis. So this is I'm giving for the line 1 points. So again, I will give some points, say 20, 40, 10. And now I'm going to do the same for the line 2. So x2 is equal to 10, 20, 30. And y2 is equal to 40, 10, 30. So here I've given the points for my two lines. And now I'm going to plot it using my matplotlib. So plt.plot x1, y1. I have to give the color also. Say color I'm giving is that blue, right? And line width I have to give. Here I'm just giving it as a 3, you can say, and then the label. Label is equal to line 1 and width 3. And TLT dot plot. This is for the another line x2, y2. Again, I have to give the color. So maybe this time I'll choose my color as red. That's fine. And again, the line width. Line width is equal to say 5. And then your width. Level is equal to line 2 and width. I'm giving it as 5. And then I'm saying plot the relation.
There's color spelling.
My bad. And then plt.legend along with plt.shift. Yeah, there you go, Deepti. So you are having the line drawn for two
Beautiful
graph.
visualization, Ashutosh.
Yeah, thank you guys. So there you go.
Ashutosh, just scroll down now. I would like to change that line width to 10, no? There, 5 को 10 change करो. Run it. Just change it to 10. Yeah, run it. That's
here also.
Yeah, legend. That's anyway okay. For our understanding, we are writing that. See here, friends, the width got changed. It became more fatty,
Yes.
and the blue
So
line
you can
became
experiment with these.
Yes. So, matplotlib is a package which is respect to visualizations. The basic visualizations, all the visualizations which are like at a basic level, we can do with matplotlib. Like, without color also you can get certain outputs, but the understanding is same. But when you want to make it more precise, more pleasy, very, very good graphical representations, then we have to opt, Seaborn package, where that is advanced level, advanced kind of visualizations you have to observe. You have to go for Seaborn package. Okay. So friends, that's it for today. And let's stop here, friends. So let's reconnect tomorrow, same time, 9:30. So thank you all for joining in. Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you, Bharat.
Thank you guys. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank
And
you all.
also click on the bell notification.
Okay, happy
Bell
learning,
icon to get the
friends.
notification.
Happy learning.